Parkitect is a game that should have far, far, far more fans than it currently does. As a lover of the original Rollercoaster Tycoon series, I absolutely fell in love with the aesthetic of Parkitect. In the following list, I'll show you 10 of the most incredible creations built within this title. If there's one you're expecting, but don't find in this episode, then make sure to check out episode 1 of this series. Without further ado, let's get underway. This episode is brought to you by my Patreon. In episode 1, I featured Mooman's movie-themed park based in Australia. This time around, he has gone bigger and better, tackling some of the biggest cinematic icons of the Warner Bros. Franchise in Warner Bros. Movie World. In this video, you can see the DC Rivals coaster, the Green Lantern coaster, and the Superman Escape coaster, which are all absolutely spot on in comparison to the rides they are based on. Coaster Cool dubs Woodland Peak as the UK's best theme park, and I'd struggle to argue with them, as Woodland Peak is certainly somewhere I'd like to visit. This park features 5 theme zones from Transylvania to the Old West. It's an expansive, sprawling build packed with detail and thought, and also somehow manages to really get across the feel of a wet day out in a British theme park. The clip for this creation is a little longer than I'd usually include, but that's simply because I want to show off this coaster in its entirety. While on this list I usually focus on parks rather than singular coasters due to the design of this game, this time around I wanted to show off a creator that I feel built a superb coaster that I admire. Astroland's Big Thunder Mountain is one to aspire towards. When I made the first Parkitect video, Studio Cavi's Caviland was the biggest shock to me, with just what can be done within the confines of this game. When researching this video, I had my fingers crossed that they'd have worked on something big in between, and was delighted to find out that they had. The first of 2 builds to be featured in this list by Korean creator Caviland is Mojito Beach, a beachfront micro build based in the Maldives. Now here is something a little bit different. Rudy Wrencamel, who some of you may have seen in my Planet Zoo series, click above if you want to check that out, Rudy has decided to use his skill set as a zoo creator in Parkitect, with some out-of-the-box thinking to construct Gadael Zoo. Wonder Valley by Force Rides is another slam dunk of detail and atmosphere. Going for a more classic vibe, the build is chock-a-block full of coasters, water rides and thrill rides. The alpine theming does wonders at making this park come to life. Studio Cavi is back once again, this time with Whispering Winds. Whispering Winds is a fantastic creation that is just jaw-dropping. Providing me with the feelings of Bioshock Infinite, this steampunk paradise in the clouds is a stunning achievement in Parkitect design. Studio Cavi has once again set the bar. Something a little bit different again, as Coaster Cool has recreated a quaint German town. Europa Empire is less of a park and more of a showcase of what Parkitect is capable of in the right hands, and Coaster Cool definitely is the right pair of hands. Back with Astralon now, and back with another singular coaster as opposed to a full park. Astralon has such a good understanding of what makes a good coaster, why it's fun, exactly how much torque and g-force to put the rider through, and makes the correct aesthetic choices to pass all this knowledge into a fantastic looking total package. Another behemoth to finish off the list with AJ95's creation Mesanialand. Mesanialand has very clear-cut and well-defined themed areas that are extremely detailed and brimming with vibrant colours. This is certainly a park that I'd love to visit if it existed in the real world. It'd put Disney World to shame. Thanks very much for watching. Until next time, see you later.
Oh, oh.